That's the key. We're gonna set well, and then we're gonna kill it.
We're
gonna get some kills. We just gotta play up. You know, we got it. We're playing down tonight.
Give me a Coach Dwyer. What would you say here?
I think everything. Serve receive.
Yeah,
and serve.
Get your passes up. Also, if nobody calls the ball, it's your ball.
Of course.
Be aggressive.
If you don't get that ball, you're running.
Yeah, line.
Get on the line.
Yeah. I like this team.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Who's going to be the player of the match tonight?
Me.
No doubt. She's a little shy.
I don't know. I feel so
It'll be like a group effort.
That was so cute.
Play as a team, win as a
We
team.
love those liberos. They work hard.
Yeah.
We love it.
Hardest working job on the team. We all work hard.
Yeah. Little nuggets.
We're going to have Chris Fitzgerald from Prep Dig on our pregame show to talk about.
Really?
When you go home after the whole watch, you
I will.
hear what he said about you.
Whoa!
That's the whole watch?
I will tune in. Okay. Can we have a team?
Ready? T-Dub. Hey, everybody.
Oh, give me a live in the dream on three.
Okay, live in the dream.
Live in the dream.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Live in the dream! Yeah!
The Super Freak brings it down.
Denver, wow. Match point for the Owls, and aims to finish it.
I will see you on GTV.
on, but we had some technical difficulties, so we weren't able to do that. But tomorrow night is our Charger Challenge preview show. You will not want to miss that. 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll talk more about that tonight. I'm going to switch cameras here so you guys can actually see what's going on the floor. Larry Klein running the main camera tonight, killing it from Germantown. Just underway, first serve of the game. And point goes to Tosa West, so 1-0 T-Dub in the lead. Tosa West coming in 1-1 in the GMC, 20-3 overall. Germantown coming in 2-0 in the GMC and 14-3 overall, number 7 in the state in Division 1, according to Prep Dig Wisconsin. Chris Fitzgerald and JJ Sogstad and the team at Prep Dig. So those rankings came out yesterday, and Germantown continues its ascent towards the tops. Came in 14 and then 10 and then 8 and now 7. So Warhawks are moving right up the ladder, but you know, every night it's a challenge in the GMC, and it's 2-1 right now in favor of Tosa West. We are at Germantown for tonight's match. Our only conference match of the week is tonight. Off again after tonight until Friday night, and then the 2-day extravaganza of the Charger Challenge begins. And there's a kill by 15, Erica Klatt. So Klatt, first kill of the evening for Tosa West, and it's 3-1. Hey, Larry, when you get a chance at a timeout, if you can turn on the red camera so we can add it down here, the one in front of your main camera. That's the Zoom camera. So many things to do, you guys. But we'll get that at a timeout. 3-2 in favor of Tosa West. Nice job that time, Maddie Connor, making it 3-3. We'll get the scoreboard up here for you, possibly, maybe. Nope, I don't have a scoreboard yet, so Larry, we'll have to add that again, too. 3-3, and that one's out. 4-3, Tosa West. Well, I'll tell you what, the JV match was very entertaining. Germantown won it in 3, but all 3 sets were 28, 26, 26, 24. I mean, they were all within a couple points, so very entertaining. If the varsity match is close to that, we should be good for a good one tonight. And now 4-3 in favor of Tosa West. Amber Bischel to serve, or 4, beg your pardon, 4-4. Amber Bischel to serve for Germantown. The first time out, we're going to take a little break and do a little housekeeping here, and we'll be back after that, but we'll wait for timeout here. That's Tatum Catalano, number 2 on the swing that time. Catalano, the junior for Germantown and UW Milwaukee commit for volleyball. So happy about that. So thrilled that Tatum is going to play right here in Milwaukee. And we'll all be able to go see her in a couple of years. Building something special in Milwaukee right now. Point to G-Town, 5-4 now, Germantown. Kelly Dwyer, head coach at Tosa West, does a fantastic job. And Amy Wagner at Germantown, also both fantastic coaches and good friends of ours, and have been extremely supportive of what we're trying to do. So appreciate that. In fact, Coach Dwyer had his, I don't know what number birthday it was. He looks pretty young still, so we'll go with, I'm not even going to say a number. He looks young. 5-4 in favor of Germantown in the first set. And there's a block. Nice job by 11, Lily Wagner. Last name might sound familiar. That is Coach's daughter, Lily. She's a freshman, and I've talked to JJ Sogstad about this, and you know what his comment is. You know, for being a freshman, she's has a very high intelligence quotient in volleyball, which again, as a coach's kid, you kind of doesn't surprise you, I would say, but that's always a huge help in getting on the floor. 6-4 Germantown, and point goes to G-Town again, 7-4. You can see Tosa West not been able to get in system so far. Hey, Chris Fitzgerald, you hear that? I just said in system. So far in this first set, just with the disruptive serves and returns by Germantown. I learned a lot from Chris this weekend, you guys. I mean, if you get a chance, check him out, prepdig.com, and select Wisconsin. And there is all kinds of content out there for subscribers, and you really should subscribe. It's a lot of really great stuff. 7-5 Germantown first set. Again, at the break, we'll get the scoreboard fixed and get that up, and we've got a Zoom camera also. We'll put that online. There's the swing. That was McCabe, I believe. Yeah, Katie McCabe, number 11. Now 7-6. First set, 7-6 G-Town. Nice dig by DeMuth. And Bischel on the return for the other libero. So both liberos are hard at work already, as you'd expect. Good rally here. Nice job by Inman, I beg your pardon. Mallory Inman, the 5'10 captain, senior. On the tip, well placed and well timed. Nice job by Mal. 7-7 first set. And an ace for T-Dub. Tell you, we're like a volleyball magnet down here. Every time I turn around, there's a volleyball in my backyard. 8-7 Tosa West. Ace that time for Klatt, I believe. Yep, Erica Klatt. Nice block by Inman again. Catalano. Nice job by Tatum. 8-8. A good first set so far. Very competitive, as we'd expect.
Go ahead, right 9-11.
What you're hearing there, the microphone that you're hearing, the sound that you're hearing is from the scorer's table. We have our scorer's table mic up, and if you had a chance to watch us over the weekend at the Lancer Invite, the players did a lot of the scorekeeping and a lot of the work for the tournament as they normally do, and we had so much fun with the players. They were testing out our mic. Kirsten Ainsley was one for sure for Brookfield Central. She kept testing out to make sure I was listening, and just a lot of fun, and that's why we do this stuff. It's not for high-end pro gear. It's for the kids to play with and to have fun and to just, feel like it's something special for them, because it is. 8-8 first set, and nice block that time, 13. Lauren Sitter. Sitter, the junior middle. 9-8 G-Town. There's Lim on the serve. And McCabe on the swing for the kill, and the point goes to Tosa West. 9-9. Well, we posted in pregame that there's no off night in the GMC, to quote my good friend George Sotiros, and that is absolutely true. You can put that in any sport, volleyball for sure, girls volleyball. Just because you're ranked 7 and you're coming against an unranked team does not mean that you're not vulnerable to getting beat, because anybody can beat anybody in this conference. And there's a block. T-Dub fired up in this first set, and they now lead 10-9. First, we've heard from Brianna Jackson. Brianna, 5'6" senior outside. Boy, she plays so much bigger than 5'6", I'll tell you that. If that kid was 6 foot tall, she could write her ticket and go anywhere she wants. But she gets every ounce out of her body that she has, and she gives everything, and I just love watching her play. She just has such a passion for the game, and love hearing her dad do the T-Dub chant on the sidelines. It's a great family, and they're a lot of fun to have on this team. We've been very fortunate. Coach Dwyer has given us kind of inside access to Tosa West girls volleyball. They've been a special program for us the last couple of years, and so we've gotten to know the players pretty well, and the families and coaches, and it's a really great program. They have a lot of fun. They don't take themselves too seriously. They compete, but they don't. They like to have fun too. 11-10 in favor of Tosa West, and now 12-10. Trying to see who that's serving down there. Might be Morgan Kern. Coach, you got to get those numbers a little bigger, or I was going to get my glasses stronger, one or the other. (12-10). And the point to G-Town this time, 12-11. Substitution coming in for Germantown is number 12, Sophia Brown. She'll come in for Bischel. Amber Bischel, the senior libero committed to Ole Miss for volleyball. She was our player of the match when we were here a couple weeks ago on the 4th for Germantown and West Dallas Hale. Point to T-Dub, 13-11 Tosa West. Be sure to join us Friday nights from the Milwaukee Sting Center, 4 o'clock for the Charger Challenge. We'll be in pool play on Friday and on court 7. Bischel on the set that time. For Jackson and blocked. Set it up perfectly. Sophia Brown right there to knock it down to make it 13-12. 13-12 first set. Tosa West in the lead. So our pool play will consist of Sussex, Hamilton, Kimberly, Nina, and Catholic Memorial. And 13-13. Maddie Connor to serve, the sophomore setter. Nice serve. DeBooth on the receive. Set up for Klatt and point to Tosa West. (14-13). I'll tell you what, we've been blessed with great volleyball matches all season so far this year, and today's looking every bit the same. It gets tired of saying W7 Instant Classic, but I mean, we've had a lot of really good ones. Well, I never get tired of saying that, but. And now 15-13, Tosa West. In GMC play, Brookfield Central playing at Menominee Falls tonight. It should be a good one. Lisa Stigler, who's the JV freshman coach for Germantown. Daughter plays on Menominee Falls. I was seeing Lisa walking out as I was kind of walking in, and wish the Falls luck, and of course wish BC luck. Should be a good match over there tonight. 15-14 now. Got a good one here. Tosa West in the lead. Nikki Sensky on the serve, and an ace for Sensky. The senior outside, and now we're tied at 15. (15-15) in the first set. Set up, that was Karpfinger. Blocked by Klatt, but the point goes, it's out, and the point will go to Germantown. Klatt tried to block that, went off her hand, and out of play. So now 16-15 G-Town in the first set. You know, when you don't need one, Larry, every time they call a timeout on every 2 plays. Then you're waiting for a timeout, and by God, they never give it to you. They never take it. It never fails. 17-15 G-Town. Best of 5 in conference play. Sensky, nice serve by Sensky. And an swing and a kill for 15. That is Klatt again, Erica Klatt. Tell you what, I don't want to jinx anything, but Erica Klatt tends to like the bright lights of W7. She tends to play at a pretty high level when the cameras come to town. 17-16, G-Town by 1 in the first set. Almost an ace there. Nice job by DeMuth. And blocked, but the point goes to West, and you can give that one to Shannon DeMuth. The Libero working her tail off back there and making a great play to keep the rally alive. If she doesn't sacrifice her body the way she does, it's the point Germantown. Good job, Shannon. And serve into the net, unforced error, Karpfinger that time, so it's 18-17 Germantown. First set, Amber Bischel to serve now for Germantown. Warhawks lead by 1 in the first set. They've not been able to set up Nadia Wheeler yet, number 2, Air Wheeler as we call her. So it looks like a lot of the passing has gone Klatt's way. We'll see if they can get Nadia involved here. 19-17, she's got a very, very powerful swing. And now 20-17 Germantown. Timeout, Tosa West. We'll take it with him. You're watching W7 Live.
Are you ready?
Yeah, so like stand up.
Whatever you want. Yeah. Yeah, dude, smile.
that was
Yeah,
not
no, smile. Totally smile.
Oh, my finger went.
2, 1, go. Nadia, you're just about a half a second behind.
Am I even in
What do
this?
you?
Am I even in
What do
this?
you?
3, 2, 1. This is way more important.
Yeah.
How about you just go straight, not sideways?
3, 2, 1, go. Nadia's half a second behind again.
W7, we are back 20-17 Germantown now, surging ahead in this first set. And this is what the good teams do. They just find that extra level when they need it, and that's happening right now. It's 21-17, so 6 straight for G-Town. After trailing 17-15, they now lead 21-17. And this is the part that just maddens coaches that know their team is just right there, but it's just that push at the end. They cannot seem to get over the hump, and that's what's happening so far in this first set. DeMuth for Wheeler, there it is. Just as ordered, Nadia Wheeler on the swing that time, so a point for Air Wheeler. It is 21-18. Labeled Nadia that the first time I saw her in practice a year ago as a sophomore in preseason last year. Could not believe the vertical that she was able to get in that front row. Just amazing athletic ability that she has. 21-18 now, 21-19, beg your pardon. So Tosa West trying to come back into this one, and boy, this would be a really great thing for the Trojans to be able to come back and pull this thing out on the end. We'll see. Long way to go yet here in this first set. 21-19, and that one is out. 22-19 or 21-20. So Tosa West now within 1 point of tying this up 3 in a row for T-Dub. See if they can complete the comeback and tie it up. Set again for Wheeler. There it is. Nice job by Bischel. Boy, really nice job by Amber Bischel. That one hit the antenna. That's going to be a point for Tosa West, and that's 21-21. I'll tell you what, Amber Bischel gave everything on that one. I just cannot say enough about the liberos in this game. Not just this game, but really all the games we've covered this year. They are just the unsung heroes without a doubt. And if you don't necessarily see it on the camera, but boy, if you're here where we are, you see how hard these kids work and how much they lay out for this team. Tatum Catalano on the swing, and again, credit goes to Bischel on the dig. And those don't look as good and sexy and flashy as those as those big swings do, but they are just as, if not more important. Without those, there are no big swings. 22-21 Germantown retakes the lead as we're closing in on the end of this first set. Set up for Wheeler, and double contact on Tosa West. 23-21. Coach Dwyer been behaving himself so far, but we'll see. Oh, going to call timeout. He can get a little hot under the collar at times, but timeout this time. 23-21 Germantown. You're watching W7. We'll be right back. Good look at the Tosa West bench there. 23-21 in favor of Germantown in the first set. Tatum Catalano on the tip and points for the Warhawks, and now it's set point for Germantown, 24-21. Big point here. Tosa West trying to stay alive in this first set. DeMuth, Inman, and now Wheeler. Nadia Wheeler coming up big. Nice set by Inman, 24-22. So DeMuth, Inman, and Wheeler team up on that one. Tosa West within 2, 24-22, first set. Sensky on the receive, now the set. And blocked, but returned back. Here's Brianna Jackson. Brianna Jackson down the line, 24-23. Nice job by the 5'6" senior outside hitter. And if that sounds like a contradiction in terms of 5'6" outside hitter, you don't know Brianna Jackson. That kid's all heart. So now a chance for Tosa West to tie this thing up. Still set point. Might have been out, maybe. The point will go to Tosa West. Mayana Stark dove for that. I'm not sure. That may have been on its way out. In any event, it's tied at 24. DeBooth on the serve. Now here's Jackson, and blocked. Block party, Sitter and Brown. And set point again for G-Town, 25-24. With the UW Milwaukee commit, Tatum Catalano to serve. Great serve, return for Jackson, and blocked, but out, and it's tied again at 25. I believe it was Sitter on the block, but it went out, and so we're tied at 25 in this first set. Well, I said, just like the JV match, this was every set in that one, and we're off to a good start here. Nice, boy, really nice swing that time by Sensky, Nikki Sensky, very, very nice. Great cross-court swing to give Germantown back the lead, up by 1, and Lauren Sitter to serve. 26-25 G-Town. Karpfinger was blocked, and the point goes back again to Tosa West, 26-26. Gotta love what you're seeing out of both squads in this first set. 26-26. Nice job that time by Sensky. That one was out. That was Inman on the serve. And point goes back to Germantown, 27-26. Unforced errors, they get you almost every time. So 27-26. And Maddie Connor on the serve for Germantown. Karpfinger is blocked, and the set goes to G-Town. Sophia Brown on the block, 28-26 Germantown in the first one. We'll take a break and be back. You're watching W7. One in the second set. Germantown won the first one 28-26. I'm just getting the scoreboard up and live for you guys, so we've got that going. 2-1 now. Tosa West again, big thanks to Larry Klein running the main camera, running the Zoom camera, running the scoreboard, and just in generally running the world right now, and we're loving it. 2-1 in favor of Germantown, now 2-2. So Larry, we may need to adjust the lens on that Zoom camera, I think. Maybe that's the main camera. We'll have to look and see. 3-2 Germantown. Yeah, it's the lens on the red camera. It looks like the, if you look at the left side of it, I don't know if it's off or what, but there's like a blur or something on the left side of the red one. We're doing a little experimenting, trying to get a Zoom camera going if we can in front of our main camera, so that's what you're hearing here. Meanwhile, 4-3. So we'll fight that up. Larry, we'll fight that after this set. Don't worry about it right now. bigger tragedies. 4-3 in the first set. Germantown with the lead, and here is Macy Karpfinger on the serve for Tosa West. And an ace for Macy. Macy, 5'11", middle, senior. One of the quietest kids you'd ever see, just hardly says a peep. Lets her game do all her talking for her. Nice serve again. And now receive that time. That was McCabe on the tip over for Tosa West. 4-4. Wheeler, no good. 5-4 Germantown. Reminder, tomorrow night coming up, 8 o'clock, will be our Charger Challenge preview show. So 8 o'clock tomorrow night, we'll have our buddy Chris Fitzgerald from Prep Dig and JJ Sogstad from Prep Dig on the phone, on video phone that is, and we'll have a very lively and good-spirited debate on the upcoming Charger Challenge. We'll go through some of the rankings this week and just talk a little bit about what's going on. Also want to talk specifically about Germantown and why Prep Dig has them ranked 7 and yet WVCA doesn't have them ranked at all. So I'm sure Chris will defend the G-Town ranking very well. We're going to do that tonight, but again, we ran into some issues on the video call, so we'll work through that tomorrow and bring that to you tomorrow night. 8 o'clock tomorrow night, the Charger Challenge preview on W7 Live. 6-5. G-Town. Here's Erica Klatt to serve. Oh, nice serve. Good return, though, by Germantown. They're very good on serve receive. And now 6-6. Little run here for Tosa West. It's 7-6. T-Dub in the second set. DeMuth gets it over. Well, point goes to Germantown, but I think there's a little confusion on the front row, and somehow they're able to dig it out and get the point anyway. So now 7-7. Klatt comes out. And Peyton Como comes in for Tosa West. Karpfinger. And Inman into the net, and it's now 8-7 Germantown. Scoreboard should be going now, Larry, I think. I think it should be up and going now. Oh, yeah, oh, the other camera? Yeah, yep, looks like they're both good. Nice work, my man. Probably gets the big bucks up there, folks. 9-8 now, Tosa West. Shannon DeBooth, sophomore libero to serve for the Trojans. 1 point lead for Tosa West, and stoppage and point goes to Tosa West, 10-8. Well, we are back live, I guess, in limited capacity. Not sure what's going on. 13-12, 14-12 Germantown. So everything completely froze, which I'm going to use the old when you take your car and get a repair done and the mechanic looks at it and says, huh, I've never seen that before. That's kind of what we got going on here. So I'm not sure what happened, but got live action again, so that's the main thing. 14-12, you were only gone for about a minute and a half, so The world kept on spinning that whole time, thankfully. (14-13) in favor of Tosa West. They've been able to hold on to this lead here in the second set. They're down 1-0. Boy, nice swing there, but a great return by Morgan Kern. DeMuth on the save, set up for Wheeler. Now Klatt. Wheeler gets over, free ball coming for Germantown. And blocked by Klatt, and that was a great point all the way around. That was a full team point. Everybody contributed to make that happen. Every player on the floor worked together, and that's why that happened. 15-13, timeout. We're going to take a quick look at our setup here and come back. You're watching W7. Back to live action, 15-13, now 16-13, Tosa West. (16-14). In the second set. Larry, I don't see a scoreboard yet. I don't know if you had a chance to look at that yet or not, but it's not coming up. You may have to just completely close out of it and then restart it because it's not gonna add. Wheeler on the swing that time, 16-14. DeMuth on the receive. And that one hit the antenna. Point will go to Germantown, and it's 16-15. Well, good second set and a good first one. Germantown won the first one 28-26. This one is 16-15. Now 17-15. Klatt tried to receive and it skittered away, and Karpfinger tried to chase it down, but now we're tied at 16. (16-16) in the second set. Nadia Wheeler on the swing that time. (17-17). So now we have scoreboard back, we got cameras back, and in about 3 minutes everything should freeze up again. We can start all over. Larry's like, why do you say that out loud? Cartfinger into the net, and it's 18-17 Germantown. G-Town up 1-0. Tosa West really needs this set here. Don't want to fall down 2-0 to the 7th-ranked team in the state. Catalano on the serve. Actually, that might be Sensky. Now Germantown takes the lead, 18-17. Yeah, Nikki Sensky serving for Germantown. 18-18 in the second set. DeMuth that time for Tosa West on the serve, and in point G-Town, 19-18. Back and forth we go. Who gets this one? Point goes to Tosa West, double contact. 19-19. Mallory Bache, the freshman, to serve this time. Defensive specialist, number 8. And blocked. Nice serve by Mallory. Tough spot for a freshman to be in. Answered the bell very nicely. 20-19, Germantown, up 1. It's nice high fives from all of her teammates on the bench. So encouraging of the younger kids. I love the culture of this team because they really are so inclusive of the younger kids. They were so great with DeMuth last year and Peyton Como coming in and really made them feel comfortable, and it's a really good culture. 20-19 in favor of Germantown. And that goes to Coach Dwyer and his staff in setting a culture like that. Cartfinger gets it over. Sensky on the swing. Nice job by DeMuth. And the point goes to T-Dub. 20-20. Tosa West trying to draw even in the second set. We're tied now at 20-20, and here's Mallory Inman to serve. 5'10" senior setter. Great setter on this team. She does a great job. Blocked. Cartfinger and Klatt together on that one. 21-20. Tosa West retakes the lead. And now 22-20, Tosa West. Well, 2-point lead here. This happened in the last set also. Tosa West led 17-15, and G-Town came back and took the next 7 points. Now it's 22-20. And you've got the senior, probably best server on the team, Mallory Inman, to serve. Klatt, Erica Klatt makes it 23-20, Tosa West, timeout G-Town. T-Dub on a roll, you're watching W7. 23-21 in favor of Tosa West. I happened to go by the Tosa West bench or the timeout, and Coach Dwyer's message was pretty simple. Close this game out. Blocked by Klatt. Now DeMuth for Jackson. And out, and Coach Dwyer is losing it. He was fit to be tied on that one. And not a happy guy there. Now 23-22, we're gonna keep it here. And there's the G-Town huddle. An unforced error into the net, and now it is set point for Tosa West, 24-22. Brianna Jackson to serve for T-Dub. Good save. Now Wheeler. Boy, nice dump there by Sitter on the push. Back to Wheeler. Nadia Wheeler on the swing that time. Point Germantown. Kern tried to save it, but out of bounds. It's now 24-23. And boy, if you're Tosa West, you want to get them right now because you get tied up and anything happens again, it's a 0-0 set. Here comes the set from Bischel, or the serve from Bischel, beg your pardon. Klatt, and it's tied at 24. Well, if Germantown comes back to win this set, this will be the one, definitely the one that got away. Really both got away, but this one even more so with a 2-point lead. Now 24-24, Amber Bischel to serve. DeMuth on the receive. Nadia Wheeler on the swing that time. Nice job by Air Wheeler. And it's 25-24, Tosa West. Here's Karpfinger. Set point for the Trojans. Macy Karpfinger on the serve. Got to get it over now. Free ball going to come in for Germantown. Into the net by Karpfinger, and we're tied at 25. And this time the point goes to Germantown. And timeout. Tosa West at set point now, Germantown 26-25. You're watching W7. 5 now in favor of Tosa West. And an ace. We are serving the sophomore. Official on the receive that time. Catalano over. Should be a free ball here for Tosa West. Set up for Wheeler, who chips it over. Official. Catalano on the swing. There's a good rally in this one. Denise on the receive from Catalano. Now Wheeler. One out. And the third ball. Same with the other ones too. Hey, we're back. It's 11-9 in favor of Tosa West in the third set. So only missed a couple minutes, but I don't know, we've kind of bounced it up and down on internet today. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but doing the best we can, as you guys know. That's all we can do. And we're so fortunate to have good folks that understand that and knows that this stuff is touchy at best. 12-9 now, Tosa West in the third set. Larry, I swear if I got to adjust the scoreboard one more time, I'm going to just go insane. I've done it like 15 times today. Like I said, if this is the worst thing that happens all day, it's been a pretty good day. 12-10, Tosa West. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. I know it gets a little frustrating, but appreciate your patience and understanding as always. Larry got our scoreboard back up. Toot sweet. Our camera's back up. Toot sweet. I'll tell you, more and more I'm getting worried about having him around because I almost don't even know what I'm going to do if I don't have him. So 12-11 now in the third set. Tosa West leading by 1. It's 1-1. Germantown, the 7th-ranked team in Division I, according to Prep Dig. Tosa West unranked. Germantown 2-0 in the GMC, and Tosa West 1-1. And that one's out, and it's 13-11 Tosa West. Long ways to go in this set, yeah, but boy, you'd have to think if Tosa West can pull out this set and go up 2-1, that's a pretty big thing. I'm sure there's a better way of saying it than that, but that's kind of what comes to mind right now. Tipped and out, 13-12. And guess what? A volleyball came over to me. It's funny, the ball comes down here and not a single player turns around and says, huh, I wonder where the ball is. Which again is so weird, and I'll explain that in a second. Maybe somebody's got a good answer for me because I don't, this is a mystery to me. One of many, many mysteries about girls sports that I need answers to. Two's got to come up a little bit. That is Catalano, so we get to hear what the official's saying. How about that? 15-12. I'm going to explain my my mystery here in a second, and I'm going to explain what's mysterious to me, and I'm hopeful somebody's got an answer for me on this. 15-13. We'll do it at the end of this set. So, Larry, you may need to remind me, just like, start waving your arms or something up there so to remind me, hey, talk about your mystery here. Hate to leave people hanging. 15-13, and point goes to T-Dub, Nadia Wheeler. Boy, has Tosa West played well tonight. And you hate to say moral victories, and I know Coach Dwyer is not a big moral victory kind of guy, but, regardless of what happens, I mean, they're 20-3, and, I talked to him about it. He kind of dismissed it like, hey, it's not that big a deal. I mean, we haven't played a lot of conference games yet, and I get that, but, 20-3 is 20-3. I don't care what anybody says. You're not playing fifth grade teams. I mean, you're playing high school teams, and, you're winning tournaments, and you're building a culture where the kids are starting to expect to win. And when you can do that, when you can establish a culture where kids start expecting to win, really, really good things happen. Ask the West Dallas Hale Husky girls basketball program from 2018. It takes a while, but when you start expecting to win, really good things start happening for your program. And George Sotiros and I could sit down with a beverage, and he could regale us with stories of that all night long about how what changed the tide was the girls started expecting to win games. That no longer did they want to compete or feel that they had a chance. They expected they were going to win. And when you can do that, you really got something special. 17-14 Tosa West, and Coach Dwyer is building that. It's so obvious to see. Catalano, nice job by DeMuth. And Cartfinger into the net. I got to tell you, the Tosa West kids came over. Well, they were behind me before the match started, kind of looking through my equipment, just looking at it, and keep it a respectful distance, which, I expect all the parents to keep a respectful distance. I don't expect the kids to do that. I expect them to come in and, if they want to get their hands on it and see what it is and play with it, then that's what it's here for. So I invited them to all come over, and at first they were all kind of timid about it, but then they all sat down and started talking on the headsets and doing the things that girls do. And to me, I love that. That's what we're here for. We're here for them. And again, it's not just a nice tagline or moniker. If you say that, you have to mean it, and we do. This stuff is all for them to use if they want to learn about it or play with it or whatever. That's fine. That's what it's all about. Point goes to G-Town, 18-16. Nice job by Sensky on the swing that time. 1-1 in the third set. Bishop will come out. And Lauren Sitter will serve. Sitter's got to be 6'6'1". Brianna Jackson on the tip. Catalano. And now Sensky. 18-16 West. Blocked. Carpfinger and Inman. And it's now 19-16 Tosa West. Double contact, 20-16 Wauwatosa West. I'm not sure people expected this, to be honest with you. I really don't think anybody that's not wearing dark green expected. In fact, I could pretty much guarantee you didn't expect it. We put an Instagram poll out today on who's going to win if we do every game that we do. So we always do an Instagram story on the day of the game on who's going to win. And it was overwhelmingly Germantown. And the only votes for Tosa West were Tosa West players and parents and coaches. That was it. Everybody else, any non-Germantown or Tosa West voted Germantown. Blocked, but out, and it's 21-17 Tosa West. And Coach Wagner is getting very demonstrative with her team to pick up the intensity here and to pull this thing out. It's now a 4-point lead for Tosa West, and Jackson serves it into the net. 21-18, Jackson comes out, DeMuth back in. The great thing about Brianna Jackson is there's no need to yell at her because nobody's harder on her than she is on herself. I mean, she was so frustrated with herself when that thing went in the net. So there's no need to say anything because, you know, you can't do more than that. And again, Coach Dwyer totally knows that and totally, you know, preaches that. Point, Tosa West, 22-18. Oh, beg your pardon, went to Germantown, 21-19. But Coach Dwyer's arguing it hit the antenna. That's what I thought. I thought it hit the antenna. So thanks to Chris Fitzgerald, it's no longer the red and white thing on the net. It's now called the antenna. I didn't know that before. It's just called the red and white flag thing. I don't think that's the official term for it, Larry, but, you know, red, white flag thing or antenna. I guess it's antenna, but hey, red, white flag thing kind of worked too. And point goes to Germantown, and Coach Dwyer is less than thrilled. I'll leave it at that. 21-19. Lim on the serve. Boy, nice serve. And blocked, and the point goes to G-Town, and they're within one, 21-20. A decent crowd tonight. I would sure like to see a lot more students in this, honestly. A lot of parents, obviously, but I'd love to see a lot more students. I tell you, we go to some of these D2, D3 schools, and the places are packed with students, and I just don't see that here, and I'm not sure why. 21-20. And Erica Klatt gets the point, 22-20. I mean, maybe there's some other event or something going on. I guess that must be it. It can't be football. Don't tell me that. Even the 8th grade football teams aren't playing right now, so this can't be football. I'm not sure what it is, but should see a lot more students here. And you know, the last time we were here, there weren't hardly any here either. But that was, you know, the reason I heard was because school wasn't in yet. Okay, well, school's in now, so school's in. There's no football, and yet I don't see more than 20 students here, maybe. Maybe that. 20 might be a stretch even. I'm talking high school students. I don't see very many. Shouldn't be that way. Or else let's see 20 high school students show up Friday night at a Germantown football game. Let's see what happens then. Just saying. But I digress. 22-20. Tosa West by 2. Nice block that time. Catalano! Tatum Catalano crushed it. Cross court swing and kill to make it 22-21. Boy, that was a nice one. She is fun to watch. Now Amber Bishel to serve. And I'll tell you what, this field house is first class, top notch. One of the best in the state, no question about it. Wheeler on the swing. Catalano tips it. Now to Muth, up for Wheeler. Out. And it goes sailing past me into the other gym. My reflexes were a little, I pulled up the old toll gate, but went skittering past. 22-22. One set each. And now Germantown takes the lead, 23-22. You're watching W7. We'll be right back. 23-23. Third set, tied at 23, one set each. And Catalano dumps at the fireplace. And boy, if you really want to get Coach Dwyer's ire up, you put it right there, and all of his players stare at it and stare at each other. That's why they call it the fireplace. And as Coach Dwyer has said many, many times, if you have to ask, is it mine? The answer is yes. And now set point for Germantown. Galashevsky on the serve for G-Town. And set goes to the Warhawks. 25-23, 2-1 Germantown. You're watching W7. Every set has been decided by 2 points. That's as even as you get, and it's 1-0 Tulsa West. Okay, so my mystery that I was going to ask in the last set, I'm going to ask it now, is if you look at volleyball tournaments as a whole on Saturdays, like we did the tournament last Saturday, the BC Lancer Invite, and if you watch, and nice swing that time to make it 1-1. That was Nikki Sensky. If you watch, the girls do everything, and that is, I mean, they do the scorekeeping. They clean up the floor if there's, if the floor is wet. I mean, they officiate. They do everything, which is a really neat thing, and I really admire that. I think it really builds a attitude of service. In basketball, you don't have that. So even in basketball tournaments, the kids are the players, and that's what they do. They don't really do anything else other than play the game, and adults and volunteers do the rest of it. But except for one exception, which to me is so bizarre, and that is when a ball goes out after a swing or after a set or something, the players don't even turn around. I mean, they don't even look to say, hey, is the ball near me? Should I go get it and put it back in? The ball has disappeared from the universe the minute it goes past them, never to be seen again. And so, but in basketball, if the ball goes out of bounds, what you see kids go chasing after it. So it seems like such a weird thing, because you would expect that the volleyball kids would go chasing the ball because they do everything else in tournaments, and basketball kids don't do anything. But it's the exact opposite. So that's my mystery of the night. So if anybody feels free to comment or answer on that, let me know. But that's what's got me befuddled right now, because we've seen balls go past these kids, and it's gone. It has disappeared from the face of the earth, never to be seen again as far as these kids are concerned the minute it goes past them. But yet, if there's a drop of sweat on the floor, you see 4 kids running to get a towel and cleaning it up. It's so weird. 4-2 Germantown. Again, life's biggest mysteries, right? Now 4-3. Well, if you're Tulsa West, what you don't want here is a letdown in this 4th set. I mean, you've played so hard and so well, and you don't want to slow down now and let Germantown take over in this 4th set, because they can easily do that. Starting to get the front row starting to get it figured out now. If you look at these swings by Germantown, they appear to be waking up here in this 4th set. Sensky. That's Catalano, beg your pardon. I don't have my my good glasses with me tonight, so my vision is somewhat limited. 4-4. In the 4th set, 2-1 G-Town. And now 5-4 Germantown. Erica Klatt that time on the swing. Sensky is blocked by Klatt and McCabe, and that one's out, and it's 5-5. (5-5) in the 4th set. Each set has been determined by 2 points if you're just joining us. It's been absolutely crazy. And now 6-5. A good rally here. Wheeler. And again, a save by Germantown. And into the net, point goes to Germantown, 7-6. Now 8-6, Germantown by 2. Well, we can see what kind of moxie Tosa West has here if they can pull this back to even. Carpfinger to Wheeler. Nadia Wheeler. Bishel had slipped, and so Wheeler, being aware as she is, was able to just dump it right there where Bishel was down on the floor, and it's 8-7. Good thinking there by Nadia. Good heads-up play. 8-7. Blocked by Klatt. Well, we've seen some long rallies in this one. Katie McCabe ties it up. So 8-8. In the fourth set, 2-1 Germantown. Jackson on the receive. Set up for Jackson. T-Dub on the point. 9-8, so 3 straight now for the Trojans. Reminder, our next broadcast will be Friday. Next volleyball broadcast will be on Friday, the 20th, from the Milwaukee Sting Center. Our first ever visit to MSC. For the Charger Challenge, we'll be on Court 7 with Sussex Hamilton, Nina Kimberly, and Catholic Memorial. That one's going to be out. And it's 10-8, 4 straight now for T-Dub in this fourth set. 4 o'clock is when we start on Friday the Charger Challenge on W7. Now 11-8. Coach Wagner may want a timeout here soon. We'll see. 5 straight for Tosa West. Here's DeMuth on the serve. Really good one. Nice job by Germantown on the save. Carpfinger. Klatt on the back set, and McCabe into the net, 11-9. Hey, if you're not already, make sure and follow us on our YouTube page. It's youtube.com/W7 Productions. Subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time we go live. So you don't have to worry anymore about, hey, what time does it start? You know, do I have to do something? If you subscribe on our YouTube page and ring the bell, you get a notification on your phone every time we go live. You don't have to go there when we go live, but at least you get notified. Hey, they've gone live, and so you know. So no more having to check and see, well, is it on yet? Am I on the right place? So go to youtube.com/W7 Productions, click subscribe, and then ring the bell to get notifications when we go live. 12-9, Tosa West, and blocked. To make it 12-10. Tosa West, and that one's going to be out. 13-10. Peyton Como comes out. Here's Inman on the serve. And now 13-11, beg your pardon, 13-11 in favor of Tosa West. Tosa West up 3, 14-11. Brianna Jackson on the serve. Could we have a mythical 5th set tonight, Larry? We don't want to go home yet, do we, buddy? Let's stick around for more volleyball, my friend. Let's go 5. Wheeler on the tip. And once again, the point goes to Tosa West. Double contact to make it 15-11. It is looking like the potential of a 5th set. And ace for Brianna Jackson. 16-11, timeout G-Town. We'll be back. You're watching W7 Live. Back live, 22-18 in favor of Tosa West in the 4th set. Germantown won the first set 28-26. Tosa West won the second one 25-23. Germantown won the third one 26-24, or 26-24 in the second one, 25-23 in the third one, and now 22-19 in the 4th set. It was 22-15, 4 straight for G-Town. McCabe is turned away, and the point goes to Germantown. It's 22-20. 5 in a row. Lauren Sitter on the serve. Jackson. Nice save by DeMuth. Going to be a free ball here for G-Town. Keeps it alive. Karpfinger hits it over. 22-20. Nice tip there. Karpfinger again. Now Jackson, and blocked. And it's 22-21. The red card is dangerously close for Tosa West. 22-21. In the 4th set, it was 22-15. Well, the G-Town Nation get a little fired up here. Chance to come back and nab this 4th set and go home. We'll see what T-Dub says about it. 22-21, Tosa West. Boy, nice save. Blocked. Katie McCabe. 23-21. 2 points away from set 5. Nice job by McCabe. Nice serve by Beish, the freshman, but right down the line. Nikki Sensky to make it 23-22. Tosa West by 1. They led 22-15 and have seen the lead evaporate. Tosa West gets the point there, 24-22. Set point, Tosa West. To tie this thing up and draws to a 5th and deciding set. Mallory Inman on the serve, nobody else you'd want. Uh-oh. DeMuth saves it, now gonna get over. Boy, great hustle by Shannon DeMuth. Coach Dwyer wanted a lift there, didn't get it. Bischel. There it is. Set Tulsa West. We're going to set 5. 25-22 Trojans. You're watching W7. When we get to the 5th set, we play urgent, baby. It is urgent now. First to 15 takes the prize. And we may have been throwing around Instant Classic, but I'm telling you, Larry, I think you'd agree, there's no doubt about this one, right, my man? Thumbs up from upstairs. This one is a W7 Instant Classic for sure. 5th and deciding set. I was talking to a couple of the G-Town folks, and they said the same thing I'm thinking, that is, you hate to see either team lose because they both played so well. All I heard was a what? I don't know exactly what's going on here. Coach Dwyer may not have reported the lineup correctly or something, and shouldn't blame him. I'm sure that's not it. I'm sure it's something else. Yeah, we'll blame Coach. Why not? Nothing. Here we go. 5th set for all the marbles in Germantown. Sensky on the swing that time, and it's 1-0. G-Town. First to 15, got to win by 2. Macy Carpfinger, returned by Bischel. And 2-0 Germantown. Thursday nights, 6:30 at Pius Catholic. Wisconsin Lutheran and Pius, 6:30 first serve, live on W7. $3-0 G-Town in this first set. Kind of 3 mini games to 5 here, and G-Town looking good in this first one. Catalano, and it's 4-0 Germantown. Timeout, Tulsa West. Four 0 Germantown in the 5th set. Tulsa West only lost in conference play this year was to Menominee Falls in 5 sets. And playing another heavyweight tonight in Germantown and taking them all the way to 5. 4-0 in the 5th set. And there's a point for Tulsa West, 4-1. Boy, nice job. Carpfinger, Macy Carpfinger, but they say she hit the net, and it's 5-1 Germantown. And now 6-1. And the Tosa West parents are less than thrilled about that call. And I did not see it, to be honest, so I'm not really sure what happened. And now 7-1. And Tosa West needs a timeout. You're watching W7. W7 back live. It is 7-1 Germantown in the 5th set. Almost halfway there. And point goes to Germantown. Now, Larry, we've seen this movie before too with Hartford Slinger. Hartford jumped out all over Slinger. It was 14-8, and Slinger came back and threw down 8 straight points. So never say never. Now 8-2. Larry and I are getting to be volleyball veterans now, so you know, we've kind of been there, done that. You know, we've seen it all. You know, hey, Chris Fitzgerald, we're kind of like peers now. I mean, I know as much about volleyball as you do now, maybe even a little more, because I've been to these matches and stuff. So, okay, maybe not. Okay, definitely not. But 8-2 in the 5th set. Beautiful, beautiful swing. Tatum Catalano. 9-2 in favor of Germantown. Reminder, we'll have a very brief W7 player of the match following tonight's match. Tons of candidates tonight. Blocked by Karpfinger, and point to Tosa West. And Coach Wagner's calling for a net violation, didn't get it. Now 9-3. Tied at 2 in the 5th set. 9-3 Germantown. Now 10-3 as Germantown closing in on taking this 5th set. Boy, nice job, but point goes to Tosa West, 10-4. Stick around for the W7 Live player of the match coming up. 10-4, 5th set. And it's too much Tatum Catalano right now for Tosa West to deal with. 11-4. Germantown. (12-4). The 5th set has belonged to the Warhawks. Now just 3 points away from wrapping this thing up. Wheeler is blocked by Lauren Sitter. Wheeler again gets it over this time. 12-4. Nikki Sensky makes it 13-4. Two points away from victory for Germantown, 13-4. But boy, what a great match played by Tosa West tonight. Got to be thrilled. But again, it's another one of those, you know, almost coulda, shoulda, wouldas. And Coach Dwyer, just like I said, is not much on moral victories. Felt his team could compete tonight, and certainly have done so. They've just kind of run into a lot of Tatum Catalano here in this 5th set. And there's a reason that kid's going to play UW-Milwaukee. She's one heck of a volleyball player. Match point for Germantown, 14-4 in the 5th set. Received by Karpfinger. Inman, now McCabe. And Katie McCabe on the cross-court swing to make it 14-5. DeMuth on the serve. Sitter on the swing. Now Demuth for Inman and McCabe. Bishel has it. Sensky. Back and forth we go. Set up for Jackson. Beautifully placed by Tatum Catalano, and that's your match. Final in 5, Germantown 3, Tosa West 2. We'll be back with the W7 Live Player of the Match. You've been watching GMC Girls Volleyball on W7. We'll be right back. W7 Live, we are back with the W7 Live Player of the Match. Larry, why don't you give us come in a little bit more on us here. Let's see this young lady's pretty face here. See less of me. Tatum Catalano is our Player of the Match tonight. Tatum, hey, great job tonight.
Thank you.
You know, I think, you know, were you guys expecting Tosa West to kind of give you the battle that they did tonight? I thought it was a very, very good match.
We knew they were going to be a good team, and I think
I'm going to fix you up a little bit here. There you go.
All right.
There you
thank
go. Sure.
We knew they were going to be a good team, but I think that we maybe underestimated them a little. But I think we came out like we should have in the 5th set. So.
You know, it was back and forth. I mean, 2 points here in each set. It was a 2-point difference, you know, every single set until that 5th set. What happened after that 4th set, whether it's something the coach said or something that you guys as a group said? I mean, because you guys just, well, you especially took over that 5th set. I mean, what happened in that 5th set?
I think we talked together and we knew that we wanted to win this game, and that was we did not want to win on our home court, so we decided to like really dig in and focus on everything we've been working on in practice.
You know, you guys are kind of a strange team in that I think there's kind of 2 schools of thought. One is if you look at the prep dig side, I mean, they have you guys ranked as number 7 in the state. And if you look at the Wisconsin Volleyball Coach Association, they don't have you ranked at all. And, you know, I mean, you can kind of look at a whole bunch of different ways. I mean, and you guys probably don't really get too much into all that stuff. But, you know, do you feel like maybe you guys are a little, you know, disrespected a little bit as far as, you know, maybe underestimated in the, you know, in the community? Hang on a second. Because we hear a lot about, you know, the Brookfield Centrals and the Arrowheads and everything else, but I mean, you guys are a pretty darn good team.
Thank you. Yes, I think that we have a really good chemistry this year, and I think we've been working on a lot of things in practice, and it's been coming together. And I think our older girls especially are really picking up and taking over on the court. So I think that we're underestimated a little, and I think we're going to be able to do very well this season.
Well, and for you personally, I want to just talk about this real quick. First of all, congratulations on your choice to UW Milwaukee.
Thank
We're
you.
so excited about that.
Thank
if you watch our stuff, we obviously we love it when all of our girls get chances to go play somewhere, but we love it when they stay home and play in
I'm
state.
excited.
What made you decide to go to UW Milwaukee? What was the decision points there for you?
Well, I really just love the coaching staff there, and also
Couldn't agree more.
Yes, and like the school too was something I was looking for. I wanted a city campus, and I love Milwaukee, and I'm excited that I'll be close to home to see my brother and my family. So.
Well, you got some local kids. The KML kid,
Yeah,
Ari plays over there, and you know, I think they're really building something at UW
Yeah,
Milwaukee,
me
and you're
too.
going to be a big part of that. So
Thank you.
congratulations on that. We're really excited for you. Excited
Thank
to come
you.
watch you play next year. Well, in 2 years, but
Yeah,
it'll
thank
be here
you.
before you know it. Hey, Tatum Catalano is our Zone Athletics Find Your Zone Player of the Game. You've been watching W7. Our next match will be Thursday night at Pius for Wisconsin Lutheran, the number 3 team in the state, against Pius Catholic. 6:30 first serve live from Pius, and then Friday the Charger Challenge. For Tatum Catalano, final score again, Germantown 3, Tosa West 2. You've been watching W7 Live. Have a great night. I forgot to ask Tatum one big question before we go. Tatum, everything W7 does, we do for who?
For her.
For the girls. You are correct. So close. All right, have a great night, and
Thank you.
we'll see you Thursday from Pius.